That's
What?
in there.
Play the sick too.
Yeah, that's all that. Alright. Then I will randomize.
Took out pork belly today.
Whoa, fire.
I'm going to be doing it the Asian style, crispy bacon backbone.
It's the way to do it. What do we got for numbers?
132.
Yeah, doing a crispy is oh, so fucking good.
And then you have like a soy sauce in the
Uh-huh.
Yesterday I did a yellow curry coconut with like some meat and sweet potatoes on rice.
I'm gonna keep second 7. Now I'm hungry. Alright, Cobra, whenever you're ready, you're good to go though.
Oh, I didn't realize that was 4. Oh, last one I looked, I was 4. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did the randomize after we would picked up weirdly enough.
Gotcha. Sorry.
No, you're golden.
Draw for turn. Swamp for turn. And pass.
Haven't seen Roosteen in forever.
Yeah, he's not dialed in yet, but he's getting better.
Forest and go.
Oh, I need that for my lender.
Yeah, Roosteen is like pretty cool.
Yeah, he goes in my Goldberry stuff. I have him in
Did you might go after that, Chris?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Ravenous Ride.
What? I'm gonna put this down. Nah,
Eh.
I have Honest Redstein in my Get Rog Ravenous Ride deck, I was saying.
Oh, that's a good spot for it.
That sounds
Not a cog. I'm gonna slap down Snow-Covered Mountain. That's my turn.
Snow-covered forest return. Pay 2. And cast Basking Brood Scale and pass the turn.
Alright. Draw. We'll do Forest. I'll tap 2, and I will do Netlore. You're good to go. So I got the tap one.
Well, I'm gonna play Zoria's Chancer and put this back. Okay. And I will discard and keep the Sibat. So go.
I'm just gonna remind myself what Soul Herder says by just reading it real quickly. Whenever the creature's exiled from the battlefield, focus on generate Soul Herder, and you're in 7 minutes on it. Choose control. Okay. Trying to figure out why you would discard Seed of the Sign Out. Drawing a card. Snow-covered plains. I will now have 2 play Veteran Soldier. That's my turn.
That's it. Draw. Snow-covered swamp return.
I love Pauper formats because I get to play old cards.
I'll tap 2 and adapt 1. Wrong direction. And I'll put a 0 when I'll draw this spawn.
I had a friend on another playgroup ask me, do I not like playing with newer cards? Because I've been playing for 30 years, so I have old cards. And I haven't been able to buy a bunch of new cards the last little while. I think the last stuff I got was from Duskmorn.
Huh?
Yeah. And then
Or
I'll
maybe I have one pack of I got one pack of
if
Foundation.
Stevius, you don't have any creatures out, right? Just the background?
Yeah, I just have gut down here next to my, so it's like under the black bar. so
But yeah,
you
just
read it.
Yeah,
it'll
you
get
don't need it.
in the command zone.
Alright.
What's this?
Yeah. I'll swing 3/3 brute scaling.
Ah. 1, 2, 3, Chris. Waiting so patiently and silent.
No, y'all good.
Then I'll pass my turn.
I'll tap 2 for rampant growth. Get a forest. Do I want to get a forest?
So this reminds me, I have a Witherbloom Apprentice. I should build this now. Literally
Nah.
just like ramp.
I'll do a
Witherbloom's
swamp.
depth plays.
And then I'm gonna play the gingerbread, but it's gonna be tapped, and then I'll pass the turn after that.
Okay.
Just doing some ramps.
I'll pay 3 after playing an island, and I'll play a Cloud King Seer.
Nice.
1 fire, and play Joker!
God, cards.
6, 7.
Yeah, and I edited this deck the other day. I realized I had like literally like 12 removal cards. Like it was just like straight removal, and like that's it. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you should cut all 12 pieces of removal for ramp.
In a way, I kind of sort of did, and I made more optimization for the deck.
Honestly, kind of makes sense.
Sometimes like looting and drawing, it just ends up being better sometimes than
Yeah, exactly.
removal and other things. If you draw into the removal, that's good, right? Hopefully, that's the dream.
Truth.
I am gonna tap 2 for a Spirited Companion, and I'll draw a card. And then I'm gonna play an Abraded Bluffs as my land for turn, and I'm gonna ping Cobraman's Face,
Sounds good.
and I'll pass my turn.
Untap, I'll keep draw.
Ow.
Sniff turn. Tap 4. The Bitter Revelation. The top 4 cards of my library. Assuming this resolves. The top 4 cards of my library, put 2 of them in my hand, and lose 2 life.
That art
I'm
is
not
so
mana
badass.
tapping it.
So it's going to be top 4.
I gotta try and get into one of your EDH nights, Chris, because I got a bunch of new decks I'm messing around with.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I have way more EH decks than Pauper Commander decks, although I do have a new Pauper Commander deck on the way. And it is Tabaraks.
I have 7 or 8 Pauper decks now.
There we go.
I have destroyed a lot of them and broken them down, so I only have 4 now. I have a couple of Planeswalkers ones, but I don't really count those.
I might change my
Trespassers Curse.
model back to that other discard. Marauder.
Which one's that?
I was facing against it twice on the tournament. Chris will know it. It's the Black Marauder.
Yep, 5 and a black.
6 and 1.
Oh, 6 and black, yeah. And it reduces the cost of the number of creatures in your graveyard. When it enters, choose any number of target players and discard cards. basically.
Hollow Marauder.
All yeah.
It's
That's
from,
really interesting.
Yeah. I think one of the things that it says on it is Chris 2 and 3.
And I will swing the 3/3 at a natural.
Natural, I will take 3.
I will pass the turn.
I'll do 2 and I'll cast Witherbloom. And then I'll tap 2 for a pointed discussion.
I'm really mana tithing it. The camera's just frozen.
Oh, okay. Everyone lose one, I gain one. And then I'll draw 2, lose 2, make a blood.
I gotta lose my 2 lives.
Now you go. And I have 1 blood. Then I have 8 in hand. 5, 6. No, I have 7 in hand. Okay, sweet. I will pass the turn after that. Did not draw a land.
Okay. Roll. Play this, please. I'm going to play my commander. I will.
Sick.
Override. Do you have any fun?
No.
No? That's good. Because Chris is going to take 2.
I will take 2.
Then I'm going to go to my end step, and I'm going to. This is probably going to get big, so I will blink this. Draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will discard Revolving Wilds. How else they go?
Okay, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. I'll play a Maestro's Theater. It will implode the instant it hits the battlefield and gain me a life, and I will go get a
I need to put a couple of those in for my patch over there.
Yeah, I cram tons and tons of these into like every Pauper Commander deck because they're just great.
There are a lot of value in it.
Yeah, they're just so good. And you don't have to worry about people playing Elish Norn no ETBs because it doesn't exist in this format. You can just do it.
I'm so happy you showed me the power of Tachyova because it's so silly.
Yeah, it's super awesome, right? I
Yeah.
dismantled my Tatiova though, because I forget why, honestly. Oh, you know what? I think I was trying to build the Planeswalker decks, and then also some of it went into. I cracked out of a Zendikar bundle the 4-color Omnath, which he's like super good, but currently just a garbage pile draft chaff that is the worst Omnath deck you've ever seen in your life.
Omnath.
I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Gut True Soul Zealot. It appears it resolves. I'm gonna move to combat now. Reg, do you have any non-flyers?
I have my commander, which is a 2/2, and I have a 2/1 flyer.
Okay. I'm gonna swing Spirited Companion over at Cobra Man, and on the attack trigger, I'm gonna sacrifice it because the dog was really a full-sized human skeleton the whole time, and that full-sized human skeleton the whole time is gonna go at Chris for 1 minute.
Take a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I'm gonna pass my turn.
Wait, did you say you were swinging it at me and then swinging it at him? I got confused.
Yeah, so he swings it at you just to
Oh,
try to
remember
like
when
play coy.
Dredge,
Okay.
Yeah.
remember when Dredge was
Gotcha.
like, do you have any plans?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Chris. So I just
Okay.
added another layer.
That's
Double
the
check-
common
double check
trend
if that's-
on my streams,
that's what-
Cobra.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it. So I was getting ready. I was like, what?
I was
I'm
like,
really-
maybe I'll swing it at Red. You sack it at this guy.
Yep. They're very, very sneaky.
Alright.
The reason why I do it that way is sometimes people release some information quickly. They're like, yeah, okay, I will. Well, I'm not attacking you.
And then snow covered.
Gotta keep
horse
your ball.
turn.
Today's masterclass brought to you by the Kids.
Then I'm gonna pay 2 for Cloak of the Bat. And then I
This is anyone's creature. I don't know if anyone else has exile creature, but anybody.
I'll tap 2, and I will Farseek. Everyone lose 1. I gain. Get a swamp. Where's my duel?
Quality wave of that duel. Or are you gonna try one?
Get the woodland. Then I'm going to do this in the wrong order, and I'm gonna Basilica Screecher.
What's that do?
Flying 1/2 with extort. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Basilica.
So I did what's called in the wrong order. I'm just gonna blood, discarding and draw. Discarding, draw. What's my numbers?
2, 3, 1.
And then this is the card I drew off the blood. I will pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to cycle secluded step. Draw a card.
Might have the lowest break total at the moment, but he is currently winning the game.
Well, his engine's online.
I'm going to
Yeah,
pay 2.
I'm getting mana at least.
Lots of
It's like
foil.
spewing,
Yeah.
spewing laser beams in every direction.
I'm going to play Azorius Arrestor.
Oh, nice.
2/1. When it comes into play, I detain target creature and opponent controls. I'm going to detain Gut. Until my next turn, that creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to activate his abilities this time.
These things, it's just, you know. I think I'm going to then play a good boy in Spirited Companion.
The goodest of boys.
Good alt card. 4, 5, 6, 7. Cobra Man. Oh, I did something mean to hip already, so I'm gonna fly over at Cobra Man for 2.
Alright. 2-1, right?
2/1 flyer.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna go to my end step, and I'm going to flicker my arrestor. And I'm going to detain your 3/3 Cobra.
Alright.
You might as well take care of the big things out of the tail. Good. So go.
So detain is activated abilities cannot be activated, and it can't attack at the end of list.
No, it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. So your triggered ability will still happen, but now you can't attack with it, so the background won't happen.
That's okay.
What's the name of that card? It's what arrestor?
Azorius. Azorius.
It's called Magic the Gathering Policeman. I'm gonna draw this card. And go play a
Pretty accurate.
snow-covered mountain. Right.
I'm actually glad
Just
that
trying
you
to-
back there.
I knew the card, I just forgot which part of his name.
I guess I'll tap these 2 snow-covered mountains here. I'm gonna cast Reckless Impulse, so I'll exile the top 2 cards of my library until the end of my next turn to play those cards. These don't be 2 lands. Okay, sweet. Nice, 1 lands.
Pretty.
That's pretty slamming. Alright, so I think now... How many creatures do you have that can block Cobra Man?
1.
Very interesting. How many creatures do you have that can block, Chris?
Technically 2, but it will be 0.
And
If he blocks with both of those, that's a win
I
for
have,
all of us.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, 3 dread.
Yes, a 3/3, a 2/1, and a 1/1.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna place these on top of my deck so that we know that they're not battlefield. I think. I'll play Goblin Tunneler. 2. 1 mana. I'm gonna move to combat, and I will swing a 4/1 Menace Skeleton at Chris. On the attack, I'll sacrifice my Goblin Tunneler, and I will create a second 4/1 Menace Skeleton, which will be going at Cobra Man.
I will be right back. What's it?
So just the 4?
Yeah, just a 4/1 coming at you. As far as you know, I have 6 cards in hand.
Yep. I have no blocks. I'm just gonna take the 4.
I apologize for belching. Any blocks, Cobra?
No,
Alright. We'll each take 4. I'll conclude in the turn.
on your instep. Pay 2. Attempt to cast Deadly Dispute, sacking my Eldrazi Spawn.
Nice.
But I guess
Deadly
Light Dispute. See if he lets it resolve. But it was
Red?
on tree.
He's tapped
Yeah,
out.
he
You stepped away, but he's tapped down.
Okay. I'll play on one
I got
screen. It's
nothing
hard to
going
look
on,
at.
sorry.
You'd have to be running like foil or something, which you probably isn't running.
I'll just
I think that's in my mono blue mill.
okay, but I've cast Deadly Dispute. It resolves.
Deadly dispute on.
On his
Sacrifice my Eldrazi Spawn.
It draws him 2 cards and makes control.
And if I sack an artifact or creature.
I think it's good.
Yep.
Seems good. Dread isn't doing anything.
Okay, alright, we're just gonna go.
I got no counters for all right now.
Okay.
Alright. And now I'm gonna go on my turn. Untap and keep throwing. No cover. Boards to return. Transmute shred memory, or attempt to transmute shred memory.
Mirror Shell Crab.
From the
That's
Golgari.
right, Matt.
Alright, does it resolve?
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab Wirewood Heralds, make a blanket. There's a shovel. I'll put it in my hand. Then I will stick my thumb.
Huzzah!
Yeah, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. I will
Really a
get
twist.
to cast Wirewood Herald, and then I will pass the turn.
Alright, untap for. I will do Forest. I'll tap 2. Then I'll cast Creeping Bloodsucker. At my upkeep, each opponent loses 1 and I gain that life. Still like a $5 card, which is stupid.
crazy.
Oh yeah, wasn't it the first reprint or something?
Yeah.
I have like 3 of them, I think.
Pest summoning. Make 2 green-white pests. When they die, I gain a life. Everyone lose 1, I'll gain 1. I will not extort either of them. And I will just pass the turn after that.
Whoa. 2 white, 1 blue. I'm gonna play Sailor of Means. Sailor of Means is a 1/4, and when it comes into play, I get a treasure. There we go. I get 1 treasure. Let's see, we've got that is the 3/3 is no longer retained because when it comes to my turn it stops.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
3/3 and a 1/1. You have commander, which you're not going to block. Storm. White, which you're not going to block. I don't want to piss off the skeleton. But skeletons are at highest life. So I will go with tapping 1 blue, and I'm going to play slip through space and target my commander. This creature can't be blocked this turn. I draw a card, and it is the void. Card. Nice. Play my Terramorphic Expanse for land for turn. Go to combat. I will attack my commander at hip, and Chris will take a 2/1 flyer.
Take a 2.
How big is your commander?
3/3, unblockable.
Okay.
Next phase, just to speed up time, I'm going to go search for an island, and I will blink this to get another treasure. And say go.
Alright. I'm gonna untap. So I'll stack all these mountains on top of each other. Alright. Drawing card for turn. I can still play this Alpine Meadow this turn if I choose to do so.
I have 3 lovely piles.
I'll play Alpine Meadow. My land for turn. What do you have untapped, Dredge?
I have, well, once which way do I put my...
Oh, dude, 2/1/3.
Okay, I have 2 treasures untapped, and then I have a 2/1, a 1/1, and a 1/4.
Do any of them fly?
None of them fly.
Okay.
My flyer is tapped.
gonna tap 2 mountains. I'm gonna cast Seismic Stomp. It says creatures without flying can't block this turn.
Seems legit.
Whoa! It's shit.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna move to combat, and I will swing all of my creatures over at Dredge. So on the attack triggers, I'm gonna have 2. Veteran Soldier is gonna trigger, and also gets gonna trigger. I'm gonna stack it so that this resolves first. I'll make a 1/1 white soldier creature token coming at each opponent. I have that token, which is pretty close, but technically not the right token. So those are all going to come in. And I'm going to sacrifice the one going at Cobra Man to turn it into a 4/1 Menace Skeleton. So there will be a 1/1 coming at you, Chris, and then coming at you, Dredge, there's going to be a 1/1 Human Soldier on the ground, 3 4/1 Menace Skeletons, and a 2/2 Gut True Souls Eater.
Okay.
And a
Before
4/1.
walking,
And a 4/1 coming to me.
Nothing's coming at you, Cobra Man.
Oh, okay. You just sack the one. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
second
gonna
one.
stack both treasures, and I'm gonna cast Flicker of Fate on my flyer, which exiles it and puts it back into play, which I'll then draw a card,
Okay.
and then I'll block Gut with my flyer.
How big is your flyer?
2/1.
Doesn't Soul Herder get a +1/+1 for that figure?
Yes. Thank you.
That is a creature with flying, so it could block. So, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna tap a mountain and a plains, and I'm gonna cast Aerial Maneuver. So I'm gonna give Gut +1/+1 flying and first strike until end of turn.
Okay, that works.
Ooh.
In response,
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm going to Terror Gut. Destroy target non-black. Destroy target. Non-black creature. Sorry, it's the old old text. I get confused.
Yeah.
that's like kind of black though. He's like super black.
Just 'cause-
we don't allow blackface here. It's
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Everyone will lose 1, and I'll gain 1.
Turn.
Oh, no. And then I'm going to be taking 12, 13.
Well, you have 3 4/1 Menace Skeletons and a 1/1 coming at you, so you're actually gonna take 17.
3, 4, 1, so that's 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 18. Or 12, I mean. And then plus
Yeah.
13. Or no, yeah, 13. 4, 8, 12, 13. Take it. Okay. She's in command zone. And then you took your 1, Chris.
And I'll take the 1. Yep. Here you go.
And that will conclude my very normal turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Play Vault Whispers as land for turn. Let's get an ugly rare. Just gonna put this here. It's basically this one. Alright, I will. Yeah, 5. Play, very. Oops, I don't know how you say that word.
Oof. Oof.
Oops. Yeah, oops.
Oops.
Very oofs. I can sack it and deal damage to its power to target creature with flying. Which hurting right now. That's okay.
Well, you can kill my 2/1.
I could. Oh, that's right. It lived. No, I thought
Yeah.
his commander killed it. Oh, it got
No, yeah,
terrored.
'cause
Never
terrored,
mind,
yeah.
Yep. Never mind. Okay.
Surprised
Well,
with
maybe
combat.
that will. We'll have to see what happens there. And it has.
Unless just wanted to do it on first strike damage.
Yeah. Fair.
After first strike damage, then go to normal damage. Now, Chris is a nice guy.
Exactly. I'm fans of fans.
And I will. Pay.
Your Honest Red Steam build is reminding me a lot of my abandoned Slimefoot build.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, I'm wondering if Honest Red Steam's the commander I should have been building around.
Oh, well, it's pretty interesting. I have no idea, but maybe.
That could be, yeah, that could be a transition for it.
I'm gonna equip Look of the Bat, the Basking Hood Scale, so it has flying. In case there's any more of those ground shakers.
Nah, probably not.
Probably not, but why not? And then I will pass a turn, and I'm gonna toggle flying.
Alright. Untap. Everyone's gonna lose one, I'll gain 3.
Oh. That would be nice.
I'm going to swap. I'm going to do this. Get the 1. I'm gonna tap 2 and a 1 for foreboding fruit. I am going to extort. Actually, no, I'm not. I will not extort, actually. But everyone's gonna lose 1, and I'm gonna gain 1.
That's the
I'm
only
gonna-
spell you cast this turn, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I took one for that. Actually,
Yeah.
Two, then I untook the extort.
Yeah, alright. Draw 2, lose
So
2.
have we taken 2 or 1?
One
1.
for now.
No, 2 though. 2 total, because the creeping
No,
and the
yeah.
wither.
Oh, I forgot about the creeping. Damn. There we go.
Everyone's like totals in the game log is like, yeah.
Yeah. I will play a forest. I'm gonna tap for 4, and I'm going to crypt rats. I will extort the rats.
Yes.
So everyone will lose 1, I'll gain 3. I will just do it now while shields are down. I'm gonna ping crypt rats for 1.
I'll take 1. He's
That dog that misses creatures with flying, right?
Zip.
Anyway,
These will die. I'll gain 2 off of these dying.
All my
So I'll only
creatures
gain 1.
die.
all except for my sailor and my commander.
and when Wirewood Herald is put into a graveyard for play, I can search for an elf card. So I'm gonna grab Essence. And put it in my hand.
I'm gonna move to combat, swing at hip for 4. And then I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
Death, don't fail me now.
Here's Essence Warden. Let's go in my hand.
Look how nice and clean my board state is. Not like the board state crit
Yeah.
up there.
That's yeah.
Nice,
Or,
I'm gonna
or
attack you
save.
for 5.
Yeah, creatures just littered all over the place. Are you kidding?
So you have a 5/5 commander and a 1/4.
I will take 6. Go to 18.
Okay.
And 5 commander.
Then for
That was a
China,
fast turn sideways.
For a reduction of 2, I'm going to play Search Party's Captain. Draw a card. So I attack with 2, so it's 2 less.
Great card.
I'm going to play Snorkel
I
with
don't
3.
know that one. I'm reading that one. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, if you're very,
Okay.
it's can be very, even at 2 mana, like it's very good.
Yeah.
Could be 1.
And it draws a card too.
Yep.
And it's a 2/2.
You could probably put that in here.
Eh.
Yeah, to get you a free body and a free draw. Well, low cost
Basically,
body
yeah.
and a good draw.
As applies to the rules text of Search Party Captain, only creatures that you attacked with, not creatures that you had entered tapped and attacking, would count for that
Right.
reduction.
Correct. Yeah, it's on the declaration of attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, you still get one for the attack
Pretty good.
that you sack though.
Yeah, you're still getting something at
You
least.
just won't get 2 that way. You'll get 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like all the tokens I create that come in tapped and attack count. That's still good.
I'm gonna go to my end step, and I'm gonna blink my sailor to get a treasure. And then I will
Spirited
send
Companion's just, consistently awesome. Plus he's cute looking.
Yes, and it's fun art. It's a fun situation.
And I love Kamigawa. It's my favorite plane, so. Well, there's a River Tears Overlook. I'm gonna go get mountain in life here. Obviously, I don't have enough mountains. Certainly not hurting for planes. Where all those are. Man, it's amazing how Dragon Shields just have the pointiest corners. They like stab me occasionally.
They're so good though.
They're so
that
good.
one.
They're the
I'm a-
best.
It's honestly my Orvar deck, which has my oldest sleeves on it, which are like multiple years old. I was going through that deck the other day. I can like barely. I don't even think they're Dragon Shields actually, but arms are so pointy. It's like, ah, years old sleeves. Anyway, now I've gotten the land. Let's tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In a 5 parts snow. I'm sorry, 4 parts snow and 1 part desert combination mana. And I'll cast Gut True Soul Zealot. And we'll use a snowy alpine meadow to play a Voldarn Epicure. When ATBs will deal 1 damage to each opponent. I'm going to create a blood token.
So we all take one.
Yep.
I'll take
Yeah.
1 and I'm going to make a blood token.
I haven't
That's my
drawn
turn.
any of the game life. Oh my gosh.
Spacebar.
All right. Keep draw. I'm, 3, 4.
She resolves. Bye bye flyers.
I have none.
And then I'll put a +1/+1 counter on I guess actually I can. And then I'll pay a green to attempt to cast Essence Warden. Does that resolve?
So you have a trillion life.
Yeah.
I was gonna demonstrate a loop. Sacrifice the Airy Weeds.
So,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I would say that's the flyer.
Yeah. This. Oh, okay. There. Oh, very good. There is actually one to hit, but
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So yeah, I will take out the Silver Scrooger. But does everybody know the loop or no? I think
Okay, so yeah, go through the loop because I may have interaction getting it.
No, that's fine. Perfectly fine. That's why we're doing this. Sacrifice the Airy Oofs. It goes to the graveyard with Persist. It comes back. The minus.
We'll leave the persist on the stack.
Okay,
So
Persist is on the
if we
stack.
go to play, you would get a -1/-1 counter, but because the creature's come to play, you would take away that counter,
Yes.
Yep.
and then that would gain you a life. And
Yes.
then sacrifice Ori and deals damage equal to its power to target creature with flying. If you don't have a creature with flying, how do you sack to continue?
Just
So-
stop sacking it.
You just keep sacking it because there is a flyer, so it'd be on the stack to just keep doing
Or
it.
on the stack. That works too. Okay. I didn't think about that too, but yeah, I thought you could just do it straight up. But there is a flyer, so it's even better.
So when you sack, okay, so while the persist is on the stack, we will I will generous gift the guy who gives the +1/+1 counter, which destroys it and gives you a 3/3 green elephant.
Looking real quick. It's destroy, right?
Yeah, it's destroy.
Okay, okay. All right, that's fine. So this will come back with
-1/-1.
yeah.
And then the flyer dies.
Yes, and I still think I can sacrifice it without having to have a flyer.
You
Right.
need a target to sack it.
Yeah, it's gotta have a target in this instance.
Why?
To my knowledge.
Deal damage to its power to target
Yeah,
creature.
but I'm still sacrificing as part of the cost. So
But
wouldn't that
if you
purchase
have no
fizzle?
reason, if you have no target, you can't sack. It's the same as like you can't cast a counter spell if you don't have a spell to card. No, same idea.
Okay. All right. Well, I will gain
No.
one.
Could be wrong.
I'm gonna look up the rules while we do it.
I'm not super confident. Either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up just so we have those.
Mine is an assumption, not a rules. I haven't
Good to know.
had that happen. Okay, so my last creature to come in was S1. So I will not gain any life, and then I will.
I think you're able to pay the cost of the activated ability, but you wouldn't actually be able to activate it due to the lack of legal target if there was
Yeah.
a flyer.
So I can still sacrifice it.
Well, not unless there was a
Yeah, no,
flyer.
the ability requires a legal target.
Okay, fair enough.
And it's rule 6012C and 6082B.
That's good to know. I'm glad I learned that now and not at a different time.
Yeah, so 6012C, a player must choose the legal target when activating the ability.
Ah, okay.
And then
I thought you could
6082B.
pay it.
Yeah, so that's where 6082B comes into play. It's if all targets are illegal when the ability tries to resolve, it does nothing. So you could attempt it, but then it wouldn't do anything. So the very first one, you could sacrifice a target, but then if once it resolves, you can't finish the infinite loop kind of thing.
But if you sacrifice it, it goes to the graveyard.
So he can't.
Yeah, and then it goes to the bit. Yeah,
Legal target for the ability is what you're saying.
yeah. So the very first one, you'll sacrifice it. You target the Pacificus creature in this case. It goes to the graveyard. Persist triggers on that. So the persist will bring it back, but you can't do it again because at that point there'd be no legal target.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
If
Oh,
if like someone kills this before, yeah,
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
well, that
You
worked out.
need- you need something like an Ashnod's altar. That's common, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you can pop that in there, and then you can sack any creature to do exactly like you sack this.
Yeah, I
and
took
you do
action.
the persist, right?
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
So I will then pass the turn.
Let me get this.
Much chagrin.
Let me get dog.
Oh, I'll make my elephant.
Yes, you get a 3/3 elephant.
I got me an elephant, bro.
I'm gonna die on Chris's turn, but I'm going swinging.
Everyone's gonna lose one. I'll gain 3. I'll do forest. I have so many forests. So I'm gonna do 2 and a black. God, son of a bitch. And then I'm gonna blood pact. I'm gonna draw 2, lose 2, and then gain 1 from the wither. Everyone's gonna lose 1, but I will extort it. So everyone's gonna lose a total of 2, and I'm gonna gain another 3.
And we lost one from the bloodsucker for a total of 3.
So it's 3 for this entire turn, correct?
Yeah, all right, okay, just double checking. I was looking. I'm trying to find the elephant. I'm about to draw.
Oh, we've lost 3 so far.
For this turn, correct. I'm gonna tap 1, and I'm going to play Abundant Harvest. I will extort this. So everyone's gonna lose 2,
I am dead.
and then I will gain 4. I'm gonna name Nodland.
Okay, real quick. So actually, I gained 1 from the elephant. So I'll do that now. Did you have any creatures come into play, or you've been all?
I have not all spells so far. I
We lost 2 more.
2 more, correct. Sprouting Vines is the revealed card.
Right.
That's going to go into my hand. I will tap 1. No, I will not do that. I will do the Sprouting Vines, and I will extort it. So everyone's going to lose 1, and then I'll gain 2. And I've cast a total of 3, so it'll be Storm Count 1, 2, 3. So I'll get 2 more copies. So everyone's going to lose another 3. And then I'll gain 3 because of Storm. And then I'll look for 3 basics and put them into my hand. 1, 2, 3. Cards.
3, 1, 2.
I will move to combat, and I will swing 1 in the air at hip.
Yeah.
And then I will pass the turn after that.
I thought so.
Hey, Hip, don't worry. I'm keeping the couch warm for you.
Touche. Yeah.
Oh crap.
Yeah, go. Everyone go back up. No, so Dredger's still alive. I fucked that up.
It just hit me.
sorting?
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
was at 2.
Yeah, so you're at 2. Everyone go back up 2. I did it twice.
Yeah, but I would have lost to your
Oh yeah, so you because you would have lost from the sprout.
Yeah.
All right, so that's at least that's not completely effed up. And then Hip, you are at 7. Yep.
Yeah, him and I are tied.
Yep.
And I went up
Alright.
2, and then I checked against his, and he was 7. I was like, all right.
Good catch, Cobra.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have caught it earlier.
No, it's all good.
I just
Yeah, because the Cryptgrass had died, right?
No, from when he targeted with the oof.
the airy oofs.
Oh,
That's still resolved, yeah.
The loop didn't happen, but the initial sacrifice did.
All right, we got 5 in hand, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Wait. I'm gonna play a Benevolent Bodyguard. 1 human cleric, sacrifice to give target creature I control protection with my color of my choice until end of turn. Combat?
Combat.
Okay. I'm gonna swing Gut and Voldarn Epicure over at Chris.
Yep.
I will make a human soldier going at each of y'all's. I'll sack the one going at Cobra Man. Do you have Essence Warden still, Cobra Man?
Oh,
He does.
Yes, that's it.
You've gained 3 life so far, and now you're going to gain a 4th life, so you should be at 11 now.
Correct.
I'm going to sack the human soldier going at Cobra Man to get a skeleton, so that would be the
Another
4th
one.
life there.
Yep. Oh, that's the
Now,
first.
so you're at
No,
11.
I'll go down.
And then all this is going at Chris at the moment. And before we go to blockers, do I want to do anything? Before we go to blockers, I'm going to sacrifice Benevolent Bodyguard to give gut protection from black.
Yep.
Until end of turn.
There you go.
Go to blocks.
I will not block anything. I'll take it all just in case you have tricks.
Okay. So after no blockers were declared and before damage,
Yep.
I will do tricks.
Crumpet
I'm gonna
Blah.
tap 2. And I'm going to cast Double Cleave, targeting my
Oh.
skeleton to give it double strike until end of turn.
Nice.
And in response to that, I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to cast War Flare to give creatures I control +2/+1
Oh.
and then untap those creatures.
That's sexy.
That's
So,
It's gonna be a.
Chris.
That'll be.
a little bit. So the skeleton is actually going to hit you for 12 damage.
12.
Goldarin Epicure will hit you for 3.
So 15,
You'll take 4 Commander from Gut, and
19,
you'll take 3 from this Human Soldier as well.
22. I'm at 9. Shit.
And then I will pass my very normal turn.
And then 4 from
I'll do
gut.
it most of it.
You need to finish him off, Cobra Man, because if you
I-
can't, you're probably dead on this turn.
I think I can, but I got to see what I was gonna draw.
Damn. That was gorgeous. Love seeing Warflare.
This card's so good in here.
All right. Who's that?
Good cards.
Okay. I'm going to pay. Oh no, I can't do that. Maybe I can. Sorry. Easy. Oh, he has. Your creatures are what? 2/2 and 2/2? Chris?
2/2 and a 1/2. This being the 1/2.
Gotcha, okay. Alright. I'm going to. A one black apple. Oh, yeah, no, that's first play reward repossession. Does that resolve?
Yeah, I'm gonna F6. Whatever you do, you're good.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Herbal Repossession. I'm gonna take Ivy Lane Dozen back into my hand. Then I'm going to. Alright, then I'm going to take that 4 and cast Ivy Lane Denizen. And then I'm going to. I'm assuming, well, hold on a second. Does that resolve?
Yeah, you're good, dude.
Okay, alright. I'm going to take 2 green, tap and sack for a black. Cast Honest Rutstein. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on the area roofs to get rid of its -1/-1 counter.
Gorgeous.
And then I'm going to take Wirewood Herald from my hand to bring it back. I don't know. Whatever. As well.
I'd say yeah, whatever.
And then I'm going to demonstrate the loop. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. rather 3. And then I'll go ahead and gain 2 life for those 2 creatures coming in. And then I will receive 9. Let's see. Might as well just this. And I'll attack with 3/3, a 3/3, and a 3/3. One's a 3/3 flyer.
Yeah.
3/3 on the ground.
I will throw this in front of the elephant, my commander, and I'll take 6. Yeah.
Alright.
And a 3.
And then, second main, I will now demonstrate loop.
Alright, so you have a trillion life.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice the area loops, targeting the boot scale with that on this tag. Yeah, we're going around and around. Alright. And then I will, I'll just go 10 million life, like whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay. And then that will now be, no, it's still 3/3. So that will be.
Hit him with commander damage, Chris.
Yeah.
Buff Wither Bloom until he can.
And that'll be,
You might need my help now,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
I
gonna
do
keep
have
track
a
of,
lot of.
You're
buff
golden.
in my deck.
I'm not gonna keep track of a million life in the short run.
Yeah, we all. No, yeah, you're fine.
All right, and then I
It's
will,
unlikely that my deck can even do 1 million damage.
Okay.
It's more so, let's just see.
Yeah, and I'll then pass the turn.
Alright. 2 and 2. No, that's just a waste of time.
I'm curious what happens though.
I don't think I can do literally anything, but I'm still gonna just. Everyone lose 1, I'll gain 2.
Well, I figure
So-
if I die, then
Swamp.
Chris has no out. Here.
2 for Sign and Blood. I'll lose 2. And I'll gain 2. And I'll draw 2.
But technically, unless he makes it unblockable, he could just block with the persist creature. The creature dies and comes back into play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No matter what
yeah.
happens.
I'm not
ways
gonna
to
block
get
with
around
anything
that.
that's not commander. I was gonna start
Yeah.
at 100.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll
he-
see what
If
happens.
he's trying to go in with his commander, the Wither Bloom, right? And he's gonna, the hip's gonna pump it. You just block with the assist.
Well, I have ways of making things unblockable and flying.
Okay.
it basically
Reap.
in the deck.
Fair enough. You know,
He is the only one who may have something, potentially. I'm gonna return 3 creatures to my hand. I don't think I have 3.
It's a question of if I can get enough commander damage in before you, I don't know, infinite combo. However you're gonna do that to win.
Yeah, no, I got diddly shit. I'm gonna pay 1, I'm gonna gain 2 life off of Campfire. And then I'll just, I'll cast the Basilica, Screecher, and then I'll just pass the turn after that.
Alright, I'm gonna untap.
well, how'd you dig in your graveyard? I was thinking, how'd you dig out of there?
Reaping the Graves.
Oh, Reaping the Graves. Oh man, is that a fun card? It looks like a fun card.
That
If
card
you
is awesome.
if you play enough creatures, even if you don't, it's still pretty solid with Witherbloom
Okay.
for more storm counter. Any storm cards are very good to put into Witherbloom.
I'm putting one of my copies in Tabaraks.
So I was thinking, if you had a way, if you had like if you did like the mirror retriever, like you could cast Lotus Petal like an infinite number of times, right? As long as you
Yeah.
cast it, you could bounce it back, and that would all count towards storm.
Correct. Yeah.
That could get nutty. Okay.
Yeah. Literally, anytime you cast anything, that is now part of the storm count. Even your opponents too. So if you cast a spell like 10 times and I cast 1,
Yes, sir.
now it's that.
Do you have any flyers untapped?
I do not have any flyers untapped.
Okay, just checking.
Creatures
I'm gonna
with-
tap 1. I'm gonna sack my blood token. Well, I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna discard Raid Bombardment, which is now a pointless card. I'm gonna sacrifice this artifact. I'll draw a card.
Too much to whatever.
Oh wait, actually, Brute Scale's dead. It was the target of all their moves, so it had to die.
No
So I
flyers.
don't have
If he
a
dies, he
flyer.
dies.
Yeah, I don't have a flyer. I'm sorry. I forgot about that part.
So I'm gonna pay 2. And I'm gonna play Pathmaker Initiate, which says target creature's power to or less can be blocked this turn.
Getting nervous. Don't know what's going on.
Then I'm going to go to combat, and I'm gonna swing just gut over at Cobra Man. And before we move to blocks, I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna Mighty Leap Gut. So I'm gonna give Gut +2/+2 and flying until end of turn. So Gut's a flying 4/4 coming at you.
Oh, alright. Nothing I can do about that. I'll just attack that commander. Where's Gut?
Also triggers here in the attack too. So I'll make 2 1/1 human soldiers.
I'll jump it.
I'll sack the one going at Chris to make a 4/1 skeleton, which will be tapped and attacking. Coming at you, Cobra Man.
Alright.
Just gotta try to generate some issues for you. Now, got your million life. And that'll conclude my turn.
Alright.
When I played my Tatiova deck a couple days ago, I gave myself 24,000 life. Or not, sorry, not Nethball. I played Nethball.
That's ridiculous. It's funny.
Oh, hi, dude. How's it going, bro?
I will pay 1, 2, 3,
Apex of Death.
5
Yeah.
to cast Aradara Express, 8/6 menace, 4.
So I had found out that spell table maxes out at 999 life.
I will tap the Essence Warden and on a team to brew the Aradara Express to turn it into an 8/6 creature. Then I will pay 2 to equip Cloak of the Bat, which gives it flying.
Nice.
And then I will. All your stuff's untapped, Chris. Or all your stuff's untapped. And I'll just. Do you have any flyers, Hip?
I don't have any flyers at the moment now.
Alright, then I'll swing the Aradara Express your direction, 8/6 flyer with this.
Nice.
8/6, you say?
8/6, yes.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast Falter. It says creatures without flying cannot block this turn.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Resolve.
Yes.
Okay. Go to damage step.
Got him.
Alright.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. All right, and then I will pass the turn.
Alright, let's see what I get.
Where a snow-covered mountain crashed through.
Gain 1.
And ephemeral shields.
I'm gonna cast Forest into Forest. Probably do another Forest. Then 2 Swamps.
Wait, is this your hand?
And then a rat. Yeah, I drew a ton of. I have so many
dude.
lands. Like legit, this is my hand.
That's
Yeah. Like I can literally cast Crypt Rats, and then do it for 3.
I had pretty good hands still.
Damn.
So would that cook all his creatures, and then he could just hit him with a 2/2 for like 8 turns in a row?
That's the thing. He's at 1 trillion life, basically. So like, I could kill it at the board, but he's got 1 billion and 1 life, so it wouldn't really make a
You
difference.
just keep swinging with Witherbloom Apprentice until you win.
But he has the Rustine, so like he could slowly rebuild himself with Rustine.
True.
Good shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
that's a
fun.
grindy mid-range deck if I've ever seen.
I've actually only done that. Actually, never done that. But it just, so
Hell yeah.
I gained a bunch of life once, and I couldn't close it out. So I didn't have any way to close it out. And the fact that the Aradar Express, I was always laughing about. I have Night Soil in here, and I was like laughing about crewing it with 4 Saprolings. I mean, like a bunch of ballads, basically, be like whoop whoop, right? But the Rutstein and the Essence Ward are hanging out in the engine bay works too.
That's
In the
fantastic.
engine.
And
I'm
my
surprised I
forward,
didn't draw any life gain.
Yeah, same here.
Like, I've got Soul Warden and Soul's Attendant in here. I think I have some other stuff that gains me life as
I got in a good game, so it worked out pretty well.
That was my
Yeah,
first
that was a great game. Of
having
Magic.
better revelation. That was fucking good. I was sorry
Yeah.
it was expensive at 4 mana, but no, it worked.
No,
being able to
that-
turn through those 4 cards was really useful. So
Especially with Rutstein, like that puts in work. Being able to like throw something you don't need.
yeah, and I have the Evolution Witness is an elf, Ivy Line Dennis is an elf, Essence Warden is an elf, and Wirewall Herald to grab all of them. Well, one at a time, obviously, but I can always.
But
get...
still, yeah.
Well, that's why I was making sure Generous Gift wasn't a exile. So we'd be like, no. To make sure it's destroy.
Who's online right now? I'll send over everyone to Alex at Trivial Encounters. There's a few people over there, so we'll say hi to them. So everybody go say, yeah, do what you do. Something is wonky with the new EDH bracket system. I plug my PDH decks and they have legendary commanders and they're all 3s. Oh god, it's fantastic.
Well, I was wondering, does like Pillapala count as like an infinite combo? It's not an infinite kill combo though, but it's like an infinite combo.
It's still infinite, and that's the thing is like...
Almost like it's infinite mana, which can do a lot, right? And you can do it by like turn 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah. So, but like, I just don't know if that makes it by itself, if that's super scary.
And that's the thing, it's like...
Yes, you know, I mean...
They have to keep it like limited enough where it's not like divulging so many decks out of the mindset. Like I have some decks that are literally I can go, this is very powerful, but it's a 1. Or I have this deck is like, this is kind of janky. Like I have some and they're like, oh, it's a 3 or a 4, and I'm like, no, it's not.
But I do appreciate the effort, and you also
Correct.
want to be like Subtable 3 published on the 14th of February.
Yep.
Says, right? It's like, oh, gross, right? Nobody wants to be doing that. Like, you know.
You remember my first sliver deck?
Yeah,
It's a pretty good deck, and it's down as a 2.
that's fantastic. It's
But
some of these
they're really
decks.
fair for the
There's
most
no
part. They don't do
slivers
anything like crazy. And I mean, well, okay, they can do not. They
There's
can.
no slivers in my deck though.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
just-
first sliver. I thought you meant my first sliver deck, not my
No.
first.
yeah, it's the first.
No, he
My
meant his
first sliver was
stuff.
Sliver Queen. Yeah. But no,
It was-
a
it was Sliver
deck.
Queen.
Yeah, my first sliver deck was Sliver Queen back in with Tempest and Stronghold.
Oh, well, that is what.
But now the deck is the first sliver, and it's all Cascade, Discover, you know, cheat into play things, and it only has 4 spells that the first sliver will find. Then those will go into random things. I'll either Tibalt Trickery my first sliver, I'll do Audacious Swap, Unexpected Results, or Show and Tell. And then one of those just randomly go into something else, which could be like an Atali, or it could be a Omniscience, it could be any kinds of things.
I'm excited to build this. This is my next.
Oh, what's that guy? I don't know the art.
This is Tabarak's Hope's Demise in the Anime Jumpstart Foundations art.
Yeah, they gave it a new art.
Hilariously, number 69.
Heyo.
Lego.
Yeah, I'm gonna put so many Shadowborn Apostles in here. I'm gonna put that card that you were excited to see Chris playing, Reap the Grave, is gonna be in here.
Oh, Reaper Graves is very good in that deck.
I'm really glad you told me about that flying though, because now Cloak of the Bat, I had it here just to like be a haste enabler without being crashing drawbridge, and that's the only reason I can do my combo.
Which is the fantastic.
Cloak of the Bat. I had no idea that was. I thought I could sacrifice it, and then the other part would fizzle. I didn't realize I had to have a legal target. I had no idea. So thank you.
I'm excited
Well,
to have
at
it.
first thought it would make you think that, like, because it's just a sacrifice, then do something, like. So I can see it that way.
Mono black is bold because mono black, man, black can do everything. What am I saying?
Basically.
You can do life gain, card draw, got sack outlet.
I
Well,
love my
you know what's
Tabarix that just
crazy
weak bounce.
is
Yeah,
this
true.
guy right here does life gain and card draw, and he flies. He's 3 mana.
I'm trying to. Can you hold it at the camera? I'm trying to. Or actually, what's it called again? I'm going to search it.
It's called Tabarak's Hope's Demise, and it's a perfect fit with Shadowborn Apostle. So when
Taborax.
Got it.
Yeah, Taborax. So somebody was playing this when we were on the other day, and Because like when I saw this printed as uncommon, I was like,
Oh my goodness.
I gotta build that
bizarre,
and
like-
just put so many Shadowborn Apostles in there, and I already had like basically the deck constructed in my head. Then I, got busy with life as you do, and forgot about it. And then seeing somebody else play it, I'm like, wow, it really was a great idea. So
That's a pretty beefy uncommon. As is
Yeah.
Fleshraker, as is Honest
Pretty
Resting,
beefy.
as is, I mean, there's a bunch, right?
Good shit. I'll save
Yeah.
that list.
But I don't know. I just like to build legendaries for Pauper Commander because this is the only place I really play Pauper Commander, and it also allows me to put myself to the challenge of using only commons with an uncommon commander against my friends' normal EDH decks and trying to win. which
I
do a
prefer-
surprising amount of the time.
Well, I just get to so I can take them to the LGS and have to be like, hey, can I play this Pauper Commander deck, right? No, because if it does really well, then people are like, oh, it's not really even a real deck.
Yeah, exactly. There's always
Yeah,
some
right.
stipulation
Yeah,
in the
so if
back.
I'm
But
on
then if you-
here, cool, right? Whatever.
Yeah, the legendary. at
But yeah,
the
Retstin
helm,
is, yeah,
then
so
it's
that guy's
like-
legendary.
I'm
Retstin's
just
legendary.
doing this because I'm like a nerd, but it's like not legal back. It's totally legal. I can't play it.
Now, what's that other commander you're talking about that was Golgari that reminded you of Retstein? What was his name?
Slimefoot.
The
Not
Saproling
that it
dude.
reminded me of Rutstein. Just a lot
Oh,
of the cards
Slimefoot.
that you
Oh, the
had
Stowaway?
in your deck are cards that I had in my Slimefoot build.
Oh, gotcha.
and
Yeah, they
the
say they're
deck
very
was
similar.
very, very bad.
They say they're similar, but the Slimefoot's really slow. Or not
Yeah, it's
similar, but
way
the
too
cards-
slow.
The decks 99 are similar, but it's slow. I guess that's the
Yeah,
problem.
right. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, and I just built this as a combo. Like this is as a combo. I got tired of like,
Oh, Rutstein is great.
but I ended up tossing a couple bigger creatures in here. Like the Ardar Express is still an experiment. It's just like, why the hell not? Because I don't want to attack with most of my creatures anyway. So I'm not really, I'm not going to attack with Essence Ward unless it's turn one or two, right?
Yeah, true.
If I have stuff that, I'll attack with Rutstein, but I'm not going to. The odds of me attacking with Ivy Link Denizen and that is probably not going to happen. So it'll, I'll probably power land. But I know vehicles aren't the best.
Fun fact, Honest Rutstein and I have the same facial hair growth patterns.
That is very interesting. Do you have the same smile? Can you do it?
Yeah. Now you have to, Hip.
No. Smiling hurts. Not much of a smile. No, I
Smiling
laugh
hurts.
all the time. Smiling.
That'll be your cosplay for when you go to a con.
So my least favorite thing about Discord, which is really stupid, right? Actually, my least favorite thing about Discord that I think about, because I'm sure there's something I don't know about that I think is worse. But like, I do, because I'm millennial, so I do the smiley face with like the colon
Yeah.
and it makes like that weird smile, and I'm like, no,
It's
man.
such an awkward
Yeah.
smile.
I
Yeah.
hate that smile.
Yeah.
I'm like, at least
They
do a big
absolutely
smile
despise
or not. It's because I just type it real quick and I'm like, I hate that smile. I hope people know that's an emoticon. Like, they just have to reverse engineer that one in their head.
Every time I forget about it, I accidentally do it. I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Conversation now.
Like when teenagers try to do like the prison smile, or they look at the picture and they just like don't smile, and it's like
Yeah, please stop.
It's like that. It's just like weird. It's like, don't do that, right? Like,
Yeah, it's the worst.
like
Too
you're in a
fair.
bathing
Why
suit at a
would-
beach ball. Why you do the
I
prison
get the,
face?
I get the exact same feeling when I'm like texting somebody with W, and my phone's like, on my way.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh,
Turn that one
it's-
off.
I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but I never do.
Well, because I get really irritated for like a microsecond, and then my brain just like
Yeah, like,
that
yeah,
negative
whatever.
emotion, and then I forget about it. I
Yep.
really hate
Yeah,
it at the
right.
moment, though.
Which is why I haven't bothered to turn it off. But I should.
Oh, who's that little guy?
This is a Gundam that my friend gave me, which, for some reason, all the little bits and pieces of him are, like, somehow just going missing off my desk. I don't know what's going on. but I was hanging out with my buddy one day, and he just gave me this little dude, and I'm not really, like, a trinket person, but people keep giving me, like, little things, like, my coworker gave me, like, rocks the other day from some, like, haunted place or something. And my friend's given me, like, a couple of Gundams. I keep them on my desk, but this dude's falling apart. And pieces of him are just
It's just slowly trickling down.
I have to hit him
yeah,
with
they're just like vanishing somehow.
I have to hit him
don't
with
know where
super
they're
glue.
going.
You don't really care
well-
like about any like. I mean, if you want to keep them together, like, just glue
I
them
do,
together.
but it's like he had a little like hand was missing, and now it's like I don't know what the hell happened, but it's like missing limbs and shit.
And if you've never done models, I don't know. I'm assuming super glue would be cyanoacrylate would be fine for that plastic. Would probably melt it a little bit and help it stick together. But whatever. But you can use for those little tiny gaps. You can use a little bit of get like a wood toothpick. You can put some on there, and you can get it kind of get those little spaces. And
The
then-
guy is
yeah.
armless, like the samurai from Them Changes, the music video from yeah, right now. It's sad. He's missing both hands. Dude,
Just
was his
a
hand
flesh
done?
wound.
Just a flesh.
Yeah, right. I'll get him put back together. He's just missing his hand, but I don't know.
But yeah, you may want to. Is it rubbery or is it plastic?
It's totally.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure because they make those little erasers that like you can put together.
I don't understand. Like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, how do your arms go on here?
Yeah, it makes
Right,
just
it goes like that.
super glue it and just be like, boom, there he is, ain't coming apart now.
That goes like that.
I actually thought it was a head of something at first.
It's kind of therapeutic putting it back together. I don't know.
Oh, then there you go then.
Yeah.
This is this hand.
Personal
That's what I was
puzzle.
going on. It's like every time he comes apart, I'm just like, hey, buddy, I got you. Yeah. A second.
Well, I'm gonna eat
Feels
dinner,
like it.
so I'm gonna dip.
Enjoy dinner.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I
yeah,
need to
y'all,
eat
thanks-
food.
Thanks for the game, and Chris, I meant what I said. Is like if because I know you probably have people you usually do things with. If you're looking for one, and I say
Hey.
sure, and you find somebody else. I mean, I
No,
don't know.
you're good, dude. I usually say whoever. It's one of those first guys I saw you. I'm like, why not ask over? I haven't done it forever.
Yeah, so I'm just like, it's like if it matters, I'll say so.
No, you're fine, brother. You're good, dude.
Like, I'm not like the most
No.
entertaining streamer.
No, bro, you're perfectly fine.
Right, like
I'm only gonna ask the people I want to have on the stream, so you're okay.
Fair enough. All right. Hey, well, thank y'all. And
All right.
good evening.
Be good, y'all.
Nice to meet you, man. Good game.